It's estimated that by 2025, 1.8 million people will be living in countries or regions with absolute water scarcity, and two-thirds of the world's population are already living in limited water conditions. Furthermore, it's approximated that a person either living in the US or Europe uses between 200 and 300 liters of water per day, well beyond the daily recommended water consumption of just 20 liters. Because of this, the water consumption growth rate is 2 times that of the population growth rate over the last century. As the problem of water insufficiency becomes worse, it is necessary to look for alternative technologies that match the increasing demand for this resource. Since the Earth's surface is covered mainly by salt water, it can be a viable route for the decreasing freshwater supply. In order to convert salt water into potable water, a process of desalination is required. Desalination removes or reduces excess concentrations of salts and dissolved solids present in water, as well as chemical, organic, and biological compounds. According to the NRC, a desalination system should have 5 key elements, regardless of the water source or the technology used. First is water collection. Then, pre-treatment, which removes suspended solids and controls biological growth, preparing water for further processing. After that is the process of desalination. Then comes post-treatment, which adds chemical products to water in order to prevent corrosion of downstream piping and ensure that the water is potable. The last step is disposal or reuse of the byproducts and other waste resulting from the desalination. When it comes to cost for exploring desalination, energy consumption and its availability are the most important elements and often the decisive factor in the choice for desalination. Desalination in Saudi Arabia, for example, takes more than 10 times the amount of energy that it takes the U.S. to convert brackish water to fresh water. Saudi Arabia is the largest producer of fresh water through desalination in the world, providing 17% of the world's desalinated water. The country consumes nearly 7 trillion liters of water daily and needs to pump 300,000 barrels worth of oil to operate its coastal desalination stations. These stations provide 3.3 billion liters of water per day. With a growing population, Saudi Arabia needs to add to its production capacity over 6 billion liters per day for the next 20 years in order to meet this demand. The problem of water scarcity is a globally increasing issue. Salt water is our largest source of water on Earth, however its costs and the energy demand to perform the process are still too high. Although, with new innovations in technology, desalination should be considered a viable option for our future.